Hey, would you maybe want to go to the dance with me on Friday?
Ew, no, get lost, geek.
Oh, hey Johnny, what's happening?
Man, Percy, I'm in such a funk.
A funk?
Yeah, man, there's this dance on Friday and go with me.
Don't sweat it, Johnny. I got just the thing for you. A classic do me and your papa used to sport called the mullet.
What?
Haven't you heard of the mullet? It's one of those popular dudes people think was invented by some David Bowie fella. But that couldn't be any further from the truth. No, the mullet's been around since the biblical times of Samson and Delilah. Once upon a time, there was a young fella named Samson. So strong, word was he tore up a lion with his bare hands. One day, Samson laid eyes on this superfly honey named Delilah. Little did he know, a couple of gangsters robbed Delilah with some cold cash to find out why the guy was so damn strong. One day, Delilah says, "Hey, baby, we should hang sometime." Mesmerized by Miss Delilah, Samson rolled up to her crib and spilled the beans about his mullet powers. As Samson was snoozing, that little trick shaved off 7 locks of his hair and ratted him out. Weakened without his mullet, gangsters busted Samson up and carried him to the big house. In a final test of strength, Samson prayed to God Almighty and got his mullet back. Tied between 2 pillars, he pushed the temple walls with all his might, which came tumbling down on the masses below.
Wait, so the mullet's actually mentioned in the Bible?
That's what I heard. Then there's a story of Sirius in ancient Greece. His mullet was off the chain. They're just like mine.
Hey, homie. How much for a fade?
Gee, I didn't know you were Greek, Percy.
We're related, dude.
10 dinars for the whole head, yeah?
Birth name is Stephanopoulos.
Well, I got 5 on it. So just start from the top, keep the line tight, and give me my money's worth.
Okay, Sirius the Great, why don't you check your bad self out, huh?
Damn! That's hot. Listen, I got a jet. So thanks, man. I'll catch you later.
Man, Percy, that's the most bogus story I've ever heard.
What I forgot to mention was Sirius the Great went on to become ruler of ancient Greece for over a decade. All because of the mullet.
Whatever you say, man. Are you almost done up there?
I'm just getting started. You know, last time mullet was around was in 1865 when slavery was abolished and farmers had to start making their own land.
Well, I done told you, Bill, it's too darn hot to be tilling crops. My neck's all burnt to a crisp, man.
Don't fret, John boy. When I'm done with you, you'll never have a redneck again.
All right. Yeah, that'll do just fine, Billy. Thanks, man. All right.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Looking good.
Well, that's why they call them rednecks. As for John Boy, his crops multiplied and he went on to become a billionaire after he invented popcorn.
Man, Percy, that's great and all, but how's the mullet gonna help me?
Just sit tight. I got one more for you.
Once I get my hands on that mullet magic, I'll be the coolest nerd in the world!
Mullet man, help!
Not so fast, nerd boy. Let my friends go or face the wrath of Mullet Man.
How nice of you to join us, Mullet Breath. I'm shaking in my boots. On 3, give me the mullet magic, or the girl gets it.
Don't do it, Mullet man!
1, 2, 3. Haha, thanks, loser. Get 'em, nerds.
No!
Haha, let's see if your hero can save you now. Ugh.
So what happened?
Well, Mullet Man saved the day, of course, and he went on to marry that foxy little lady. He was a good man. He still is. Oh, how is your papa, by the way?
He's good. Fighting a good fight, putting out fires.
Tell him I said hello. And you know what? Oh. I almost forgot. Rub this in your hair twice a day.
Mullet magic.
You see, Gianni, the mullet is more than just a badass hairstyle. It's a way of life. With every mullet comes the possibility of a new hero. One day fate could be knocking at your door. Will you be ready?
It was then and there that my life changed forever, and I knew the mullet would fulfill my destiny.